Hey everybody, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Remembered, and today we got a really special show. Why is that? Because I've snuck onto the Battlestar Galactica. We're in one of the pilot's quarters today. That's the cool thing about it, but I don't want anybody to see because I don't want to be flushed out the garbage chute, right? But today we're going to go back to the prop category, and we're going to take a look at a prop that, okay, well, you know, maybe it doesn't scream Battlestar Galactica for the most part, but you'll know it, and you may want it for your collection as well. We're getting kind of into the weeds, but again, these are props that are still available, and that's the main thing. And today, we are going to be taking a look at this prop right here. That's right. This is the Battlestar Galactica ashtray that Starbuck would use when he was playing Pyramid and all that on board the Battlestar Galactica. These, believe it or not, are still available. They are injection molded plastic. Safety Smoke is the brand on these, and these are the ashtrays that were used. The seller, he's an Etsy seller. It goes by the name of Fast Ship Fair Galaxy, okay, on Etsy. And these are $8 plus shipping. They are some of the cheapest props that you're ever going to get. Remember when we did the video on cubits, I said that per cubit, you can get a cubit for about $6 per cubit. And that's the cheapest Battlestar prop you could get. Well, guess what? This is the second cheapest, $8 for your Battlestar Galactica ashtray. Now, how do we know this? It got the beautiful little slanted side, the three little things right there where you put your fumarello. And let's go ahead and take a look at that picture. This is the picture. He also uses it for this. And we've seen this picture before when we were looking at the cards, the pyramid cards. But you can plainly see that is the Battlestar Galactica ashtray that they use on board the Galactica. Now you notice it's just plain black and everything. You can get these, are just one solid piece, and there it is, right? So now as we come back over here, you can get yours, right? So you can have it for your collection, your con table in your house, whatever, or actually use them. If you do smoke your fumarellos, right? You can still use these. Now, here's the thing. For most of you Battlestar Galactica fans, you know that this is, once again, not the only iteration of this prop. Why is that? Because we can also take a trip over to the Rising Star, and we can have this one. That's right. Now, obviously, this is just, what you want to do is you get the Rising Star version. You get two of those, and I just went ahead and got the chrome paint, and I painted this up. But I've got a couple of pictures to show you. If you want to sit down and smoke a fumarello with the Borrelia Gnomon, you can do that. And of course also hang out with Chameleon and Starbuck on the Rising Star. And of course, the Galactica, it was a warship, so it just has the plain black plastic one, But the Rising Star, it was the luxury ship, all that kind of stuff. So it has to have more luxury ashtrays, right? So that's what this is. They don't come in silver, of course, but you have to paint them, but that's easy enough. Just get the chrome paint and paint it up there. And so if you want both versions of the ashtray, the black Galactica version and the silver Rising Star version, you can get those. Again, these are $8 each. The kind used exactly on the show, vintage, they say, from the 70s. They were apparently sold a lot to the military, and that's why I guess they use those for the ashtrays on the Galactica and the Rising Star. And I guess for this one, the prop guy just painted it silver, wanted it to look a little differently, look more upscale for the Rising Star, since that's what kind of ship it was. And there you are. So Battlestar Galactica ashtrays here on Battlestar Galactica Remembered, and these are still available. I don't know the quantity, so if you want these, get over there and get them now. Again, the seller is Fast Ship Fair Galaxy on Etsy, $8 a piece. And you can have these awesome little props. I know we're getting out there. Like I said, they don't scream Battlestar Galactica, but those were the ones used. You saw by the pictures. And the only thing is you got to make your own silver one. But that's it. Get yourself two of those and get each one, make a version for each of those ships, the Galactica and the Rising Star. So anyway, I hope you like this one. And I will see you. Long live Battlestar Galactica. I will see you in the next video.